Hello there, Assalamualaikum. How are you guys doing? I hope all of you are doing fine. So now I just want you to sit back, relax and give your full attention to this video. So this is my group members, Nurlina binti Abdullah, Nur Kamila binti Shahari, Nur Hidayah Mansur, Nur Fatih Amira Abdul Wahab and Nur Najiha binti Nasir. And we are from AP 2246B. Alright, now as for the introduction, I would like to introduce you to the canalization and what are the three strategies of canalization. Alright, so basically, canalization is a deliberate attempt to alter the natural geometry of a watercourse. And for the three strategies, we start with realignment. Realignment refers to the straightening of the river channel and it removes the meander and reduces the length of the river channel. And the second one is resectioning. It refers to the widening and deepening of the river channel in order to hold more water. And the third one is span protection. It is to prevent the flood from occurring and reduce the soil erosion along the riverbed. Now let's move on to the advantages of the riverwork. The first advantage is increased river speed. Straight channel will increase the river speed and will allow water to flow faster. The fast flow of water also will wash away sediments accumulated on the riverbed. And the second advantage is improved navigation. Through canalization, it will make a stream more suitable for navigation by larger vessels with deep draughts. And the third advantage is control flood. It is intended to move flood water more quickly to the downstream without spilling. And the last advantage is reduced natural erosion. After the curves are removed, the water can flow straightly and erosion can be reduced. Alright, now we move to the disadvantages of the riverwork. The first disadvantage is flooding downstream. Canalization upstream leads to a high volume of water flowing to the downstream, thus lead to flooding. And the second disadvantage is accumulation of sediments. River carries sediments to downstream that results in less sunlight reaching the riverbed, affecting the growth of marine life. Besides, canalization may destroy the ecosystem during the construction. And it also said that riverworks involve with high costs as obviously it needs more resources and manpower to change the structure of the river. And lastly, it increased river erosion. The erosion of the channel may increase as the velocity or speed of the river increase. Now I would like to show you the construction sequences of the riverworks. First, let's watch how does the realignment work. You first start with the site investigation. It's done to gather all of the information about the proposed location. Then, reclamation will be done to narrow down the river. And then, plant vegetation can be done to protect the riverbanks against erosion. Next one is resectioning. Sheet pile will be installed along the proposed river channel by using the vibratory hammer. The process proceeds with aligning the sheet pile along proposed river channel. Sheet piles are installed in sequence to design depth along the planned excavation perimeter or river alignment, and then anchors can be included to provide additional lateral support if required. The work continues with the dredging work. It is done until it reaches to the required depth and width. All of the excavated material will be removed away from site to make sure that the site is clean. Last but not least, riverbank protection. The first step is open and unfold the panel. The units normally will be supplied in flat pack, and then the panel will be assembled based on the design that had been prepared by the engineer. Then, cage will be fastened by using lacy wire or helical. Geotextile will be installed to increase soil stabilization and ground support, and then the gabions will be placed in the final location. After that, the cell will be filled closely with the stone grading 100 to 200 mm. Lastly, after the gabion full with the stone, the cell will be closed and tied closely. One of the temporary works that can be used is temporary sheet pile. Sheet pile can be used as the temporary barrier to prevent the flow of water at that area. Second one is silk curtain. This temporary silk curtain is suitable for resectioning work to minimize sediment from being transferred downstream. And then last one is silk fence. It can be used to prevent the excavated material from moving into the river to prevent erosion. For the plant and machineries, riverworks only involve with simple plant and machineries. For example, excavator, it involved for digging trenches and also to place the stones inside the basket of the cabin wall. And then bulldozer. bulldozer can be used to spread the earth field, clear the construction site before the construction of the riverworks starts, and to backfill the existing river. And then, another plant involved is dump truck. It is used for reclamation works in river realignment process. Another plant and machinery is vibratory hammer. It is used to drive the sheet pile. So, different river structure may require different maintenance work, which in this video we only touch on the maintenance work for reclamation and vegetation, steel sheet pile, and gabion wall. Let's start with the maintenance of the reclamation and vegetation. Branches near to the riverbank may be trimmed, pruned, and thinned to the extent necessary in order to protect structures, maintain clearances, and provide views. Removal of branches for the purpose of providing view is limited to the bottom half of trees to help ensure the health of the trees. Vegetation which is less than 3 feet in height, rock stumps, and the root system must be left intact in the ground. That diseased or unsafe trees may be removed at any time. For reclamation, eroded soil need to be removed and placed at the existing reclamation area. For the steel sheet pile, there are basically two ways in maintaining it. The first one is by using preventive measure, which this can be done by apply coatings and use cathodic protection. Natural corrosion of the steel structures that immerse in water or buried in soil can be managed and controlled by using anodes and direct current systems in order to stop the corrosion process while establishing the steel as cathode. And the second one is rehabilitation of steel sheet pile. The process starts with the initial cleaning by using high pressure washing and then steel and leakage, while supplemental steel plates onto corroded areas, sandblasting, and then apply corrosion stopping coating to stop further corrosion. Alright guys, now let's see how does the rehabilitation of steel sheet pile is done. This is the first step, which is initial cleaning by using high pressure washing to remove the loose corrosion products on the steel sheet pile. Any leakage resulting from the initial cleaning will be sealed. And then, supplemental steel plates will be welded onto corroded areas to retain the structure to a good condition. And then sandblasting is done to prepare the clean steel surface for painting. Lastly, corrosion stopping coating will be applied to stop further corrosion. In cases where the cage of the gabion breaks and causes voids in the gabion wall, these are the steps that need to be done to maintain the gabion wall, which the baskets need to be filled with new rocks, lay replacement mesh over the entire structure, and fasten the mesh with existing wire mesh. However, remember, care must be taken to repair any voids to prevent any subsequent motion and avoid from any breakage in the rock field. Alright guys, now please make yourself comfortable, as right now, I would like to bring all of you to Sungai Jenderam, Selangor. Now let's fly to the Riverdon, Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have now arrived at the finish line. So we would like to take this opportunity to thank our beautiful lecturer, Puan Wan Norizan, and also to our classmate for being awesome, super awesome classmate. Till we meet again, bye bye. Assalamualaikum.